Okay.
Talking about All right.
What's up, everybody? My name is Nick.
I'm Mike.
We are the Brothers Murph. Today at the Game House, we are playing Boom! Nature.
A little bit of nature right here.
This is by North Star Games, who are sponsoring this playthrough. Thank you so much, North Star Games. This is kind of the next game in like the Evolution line.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like an Evolution Greatest Hits in some ways.
It is indeed. So this is a game that has 5 different modules. You can play with 1 or 2 of them, mix in with the base game components, or just play with the base game. So we are going to play with the Jurassic module, which gets a little bit dinosaur-tastic and very large and stuff. But yeah, this is kind of a gaming system where you can add in different modules and stuff. So we will show you an overview. Again, if you're familiar with Evolution or Oceans, other games in this line, you'll see some familiarity here, and then we'll talk about what Jurassic's going to bring specifically, then we'll hop right into our 2-player play.
In nature, players will be controlling different animal species as they constantly adapt in order to eat as much food as possible. Each round, all players will draw 5 cards which will feature various adaptations they can play onto their species in order to give them an advantage. During the adaptation phase, players can play cards in various ways. They can always play cards in order to make use of their traits. These traits may help a species forage more efficiently or become a better hunter. Players can also discard cards from their hand to either increase their population, giving them more mouths to feed, or they can discard a card to increase the size of one of their species. Growing your body size is helpful in 2 ways. It increases their foraging value, allowing them to eat more food at once from the watering hole. Also, the larger you are, the more defense you have against predators, and these values can both be augmented by traits as well. As a free action, a player can grab the predatory trait, turning them into a hunter who can no longer forage for food at the watering hole, but must instead successfully attack other species, including their own if they have to survive. Once each player has played their cards, we move to the feeding phase. Here, in turn order, players will feed their species. If a species is not a predator, they will forage for food at the watering hole so long as food tiles remain. When foraging, count the leaves shown on the animal's size as well as any traits, and then for one feed action, they will take food from the watering hole until they reach their forage value, or until each population token they have has a food token on it, which represents that species no longer being hungry. If your species is a predator, you must attack other species. In order to attack successfully, you must have a hunt value shown with a claw equal to or higher than another species' defense value. If successful, you will gain meat tokens equal to the body size of the species you hunted. The hunted species loses 1 population token, which is flipped over but stays in that player's area. Though beware as the attacker, as species may have things like horns which cause the attacking species to lose population for attacking it. And note that it is possible for a species to be attacked multiple times or starve if there isn't food in the watering hole, and anytime a species cannot eat, they lose population for every unfed token. And a species can even go extinct if they lose all of their population tokens. Players will go around the table feeding until all species are fed or until food runs out. Now the next round begins with restocking the watering hole and each player gaining a new species. If a player has flipped any population tiles from the round before, they will add these as additional population for your new species, giving them a leg up. Otherwise, each new species begins as a size 1 species with 1 population token and no traits. Players will be playing 4 rounds as they try to eat as much food as possible, which is all worth 1 point apiece, and each surviving species at the end of the game is worth 2 points. Now, nature is a modular system game, and you can add 1 or 2 modules to your game to spice things up. We will be playing with the Jurassic module, which comes with some new opportunities. Namely, you can get really big. Normally, the max size for a species is 4, but now a species can grow to 8, and each time they increase their size, they go up by 2 sizes. There are also unique traits and a different deck of cards that allows players new combinations to use on their species, including things like Apex Predator, which create new ways for players to hunt down other species. When drawing cards each round, players may freely take from either the base nature deck or the Jurassic deck, and players will now play 5 rounds instead of 4 with the same goal as eating as much as possible. And that's a quick overview of nature.
We find ourselves in a situation where you're walking through the bush, right? And you got yourself a shotgun and you think, I'm smarter. And then all of a sudden, Velociraptor comes right here and all you can say is, clever girl. We're in the Jurassic Age right here in nature is what I'm getting at.
Evolution is a pretty pivotal game to our gaming.
It is.
It was kind of one of the first games we got.
Yeah, this is an early adopter.
We've gotten like every instance of this game, really. It's keeps on going. I'm super hyped. I love Evolution.
Yep. So here, as we kind of saw in the overview, we have different modules. We're going to be playing with the Jurassic module. You can combine up to 2 modules, of course, with the base game material. So it's sort of a celebration of the entire history of evolution.
Yeah, we got these chunky boys.
Yeah, but that's the main thing
Look
here
at
is we
these
can
max chunk.
we can get dumb big. We can get double in size. Normally, you can only go up to 4. Here, we can go up to 8.
Yeah.
With a super
Yeah.
chunk. So and we also have some more Predator cards. Again, all things you saw
Indeed.
in the overview. I think we're ready to begin. So we already put our food in the watering hole for this game. It's going to be 4 food per player.
Yep.
So it'll be, it's a little bit more lush, a little bit fruitful out here. And we need to get 5 cards each. We already have our starting species. And again, 5 cards, any blend of the 2 decks that you want to make, you can do.
3, and we'll go 2.
That's interesting. I kind of want to do the same, but I think I'm going to go 2 and 3 on the dinos.
Okay.
Okay. You are first player. So you can go ahead and play out your cards and stuff. Again, any traits you put, you'll put face down.
And again, every round you get a new species, so it's not like, as you saw, it's not like the old evolution where you can chuck it to get a new species. You can increase your population. You can... Ooh. Okay, I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to chuck a decent amount. And also, now, whenever you gain a size, you gain 2 sizes. So I'm going to...
Yep. If you're getting exactly 1 size, you double up because we're growing fast and we're getting big.
Boom. And then I'm going to go 2 to increase my population.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to hold on to this one. I think we're going to just hang out right now.
Copy that. So at least for now. Unless that trait's a predator one, which again, the Jurassic one has other ones.
Normally it's just this. So you would know if someone's becoming a predator, but with this, I guess you don't know.
All right, I'm going to play a trait here. And then I am... Ooh. Let's see. I'm going to discard a card to grow in size. So again, similarly, we'll go to a 3.
Boom, boom.
And double up. Kablam.
Getting big already.
I will discard to get a population. And I think discard again to grow. So now it'll become a 5.
Oh,
boom!
chunky.
You big boy. And then I have 1 card left. What do I do? I think I'm going to discard it for a population.
Okay.
Extra pop. Extra pop. We're eating a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we both played our things. We will reveal any and all traits we have. What do you got there?
I am horned.
Okay.
So horned is when hunted, so if another species attacks, including your own species, because you can attack your own species, kind of like oceans and stuff. When hunted, I will kill population of the hunter equal to this species size. So essentially, I gore you and kill you for 3 in this case.
Okay, right on. I have done pack hunting, so this makes me... helps with if I ever become a predator. So this will give +1 to my hunt value for each population. So if I was a predator and I hunted, I would add these to my size and any other traits and stuff. So, if I'm switching, but now maybe I won't switch so fast if I'm going to get gored for it to the tune of all my population. So we'll see if I decide to switch to predator mode.
Yeah,
we'll see. Okay, so now we are in the feeding times.
All right, so I'm going to feed my only thing right here. So I have a foraging of 3, because my body size is 3. I don't have any extra stuff. So we'll go boom.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Okay.
We are all fed.
I will forage as well. My foraging value is 5, just based on my size. So I will take 3, because that's all I can feed population-wise. Can't eat more than you got. And we are done there as well.
Boom. All right.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
No one's starving yet.
No, not yet.
Into the bag. These are points now.
Points in the bag.
Safe as can be. I'm going back in the preparation phase. We're going to jump right in and add 8 more to the watering hole. Again, 4 is the value we have, and it's times 2 players. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Boop. Become first player. Thank you very please. All right, and getting cards. Now,
We get new species, yeah.
do new species. All right.
Yeah,
More
what cards do we
mouths to
get?
feed. Neither of us lost anything that would be added to this species, so it's just a 1 and 1. Go and grab your population token. And I'm going to go 3 and 2 on this.
I'm going to go 3 this way and then 2 this way. Okay.
Okay. So I am going to add a trait here. And then I'm going to... I'm going to discard this card to bring Dino Friend up to a 7. We're getting large. Boom. And then I'm going to play a trait onto my new species. And I will discard a card to add a population to them. And I'll discard a card to add a population to my original species.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Talking about all right.
Yeah, seriously though. Okay, so I am going to put this trait on them.
Okay. Every time you put down one of the dinosaur cards, I'm sure it's the same for me, because I know that some of them are predator traits,
Yeah, you're
meaning
like,
they
all right,
turn
what are
you
you
into
doing?
a predator.
What are you doing?
It makes me a little nervous, and I'm sure the same goes for you.
Right. I'll go here to increase their population. I'm going to go here to increase up to a 3. And I'll just go... I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to do 1 to bop them up to a 5-er.
Okay.
And then...
I'm going to put your 3 on there. You have a 1 still showing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Boop. And then the last one was to increase their population by 1. I think I'll keep it there. Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to reveal our traits on my new species. I've added opportunistic. So after any of your species forages or hunts, this species eats 2 meat if there is still forageable food in the watering hole.
Yeah.
There's food in the watering hole. They just get a little bit of a little snack. All right. They're coming in and eating the eggs after the predators come by or whatever. They're going to go take a little snack. And over here, I'm a big dog. I'm going to put the trait Apex Predator.
I had a hunch you were going to come.
So this will flip them into a predator. And this is at size 7 or 8, when they are 7. This ignores all traits on his first hunt each round. It just dominates.
Wow. Okay.
Talking about All right.
All right.
It's just like the lawyer who's just like, I'll go in a porta potty. Surely I'll be safe.
Easy.
T-Rex said,
This
not worried about that.
Porta potty. Yeah.
Just gonna chomp right through you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. What you got?
Alrighty. So I had a hunch you were going to turn into a predator, and I was like, I don't think I want to quite yet. Even if I will, maybe I'll go past it the whole time. So I can only be hunted by a species with as many fast traits. So basically, you have to have as many fast cards as this species to get it. And Thagamizer, which is a kills population equal to the die roll.
Yep. So that's a component that's from this particular module. Yep.
Yeah, so basically it's going to kill their population equal to that, which could be
just
0.
a wicked tail whip.
There's a couple zeros. There's a 6. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 zeros. So
it's AKA very risky to attack.
Yes.
Okay, so very nice. I am going to use my Apex Predator here to hunt. Their first hunt I get to ignore.
Yeah.
All traits. And I'm going to go for this species because they're larger means I get to eat more food.
Yeah.
And so my hunt value is 7 as a part of my size, and I have 2 other claws here, so it's going to be 8 and 9. Your defense...
Plus your pack hunting.
sorry, plus my pack hunting, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 more, so I'm at 13.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
Very, very strong.
You have 5 based on your size, plus 1 is 6. So obviously, this is a successful attack. So I am going to eat food equal to your body size, which is 5. I only have 4 that I can eat, and you will lose 1 population. So flips over, and you'll get it later. So it's kind of nice. It's not the end.
You can't get like wiped out. Like, you can't have all your species just get destroyed. You're like, crap, I have nothing now.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll get added to your next species. You'll kind of get a little bit of a head start on that. So they are now full and fed and happy. Okay. And not horned, which is preferable.
Yeah, I get gored.
Because what you would have is it would have been your body size.
That's why I did also up this to 5 because it would have
been annihilation.
Yeah, you would have to have a ton of population to survive.
That's why I go Apex Predator because it's based on what you already had.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It's like it's not going to.
Well, and again, it's one of those things where it's like, you can get really good predatory traits, but there's also really good defensive traits, and that's kind of the evolutionary aspect of it.
Yeah. So as a reminder, I have opportunistic. So after any of your species forages or hunts, which this one did, this species eats to meat if there is still plant food in the watering hole, so they are now also fed.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and feed them. I can only take 3 now instead of the 4 that I had.
Sure.
I could take 5 because their body size is 5, but cannot. Okay.
All right,
I'm all set, so it's just back to me, and I'll just go boop, boop, and that's it.
Okie dokie.
All right.
All right, cleanup is going to be, getting your stuff over there, putting our cached food away here. It's 2 rounds. We got 3 to go.
Yeah, so basically you add a round for every module you put in, and you can put up to 2. So you have a 6-round game. If you're playing base game, it would just be 4.
And you could also just play a longer game. They suggest in the rule books, like we're doing, play a 5-round game for just the base game if you want. It's up to you.
It's evolution. It can move. It can change.
You can evolve the game with you. All right, boom,
easy.
All right, so getting ready for the next phase, we'll get a new species.
Yep, a new population. Since one of mine got it, this will just come over to the new population. Yep. So again, you start with kind of, a little bit of a head start, which is nice.
Same thing if you ever got extinct and you lost all of your size as well, that will also get transferred over and start kind of jumpstart your next thing. So you are there. We have food in the watering hole. We got to get some cards. You are first player.
I'm going to go... Ooh. Let's go 3 and 2.
I think I'm going to go 3 and 2 as well.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to add a trait to that friend.
Okay.
Add this one here. And it would discard 3 cards, and I'm going to get 1, 2, and we'll just go 3. We'll go a bunch of population.
Sure. Okay. All right, I'm going to add a trait here and here. And then I think I'm going to spend... Do I want to hang on 1 card in case I need more food? Because you want to hang on a card and play it later to the watering hole.
Mm-hmm. You've got a pretty lush watering hole this game, so I haven't felt too much of a need to hold back. But you can, these cards have, all the way down to 1, so depending on the game, you might have tons of food or no food at all.
We have a game that's obviously very fruitful in that way, but I like that it changes from time to time. From game to game, that is. I think I'm going to use all 3 of these to go population. I'm going to go 1 here and 2 here. Bring them all up to 3.
Yeah. Did something similar. Yeah. All right, so this one... You got scavenging. So eat 2 meat whenever a species hunts. That's any species. And you're not the only apex predator. Horns.
Oh, dang.
Just like that.
All right, so if you get up to 7, then you become immune to things, which is extra good.
Oh, I didn't realize that part. Okay, I thought I could just eat whatever. I was like, you're 7 or bigger. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So on my traits, I do have elusive, so I cannot be hunted by a larger species. So this would affect that for now. And then over here, I have another opportunistic. So after any of your species forages or hunts, this species eats 2 meat if there's food in the watering hole.
Ooh,
So
be spicy here.
yeah, these two are vulnerable to attacks.
I forgot to read. I didn't read that part where I needed to have 7 or bigger. I probably would have gotten 1 less population and increased my body size to 7, but we out here.
Hey. All right.
Shoot. Okay, then I got to figure out who, because I can eat them.
Sure can.
But it's only giving me 1.
Hey, little guy.
Which is a bummer, because that means I'm gonna lose a ton of population here. Because I don't think I can attack. I guess the other thing I can attack is this one.
Again, and you have to attack if you can.
If you can, yeah. So I think because I can't attack you because you have a bigger body size.
Yeah. Well, let's see. You have my defense is just 7 because I don't have any additional stuff on my cards.
6, yeah,
you only have 6. You have to meet or exceed. So
I think I'm gonna have to eat my. That was silly of me. I didn't read it well enough. So I am going to chomp them.
Okay.
And then now this one gets 2 whenever a species hunts. So I guess I'm getting this one fed anyway.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to use my Apex Predator. And again, I'm going to attack your big dog here. Again, since they have the Apex Predator trait and they are that size, we ignore the horned ability. Yes, you are. And your body size is 5, so I will eat 4, because that's all I can hold population-wise. But both of these species are going to eat 2, since they are opportunistic. And that will be that.
And then can I eat the same species twice?
Absolutely you can, and I would lose this meat.
I think we're going to do that then. Yeah, absolutely going to do that.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Yep, I get it.
Absolutely gotta.
It's a little snack.
Yeah, just a little snacky poo.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
They're
probably not going to make it out of this round.
Yeah, I might be able to just keep going after that little red panda.
Yeah, my only hungry species is this. They only need 1, so we'll take 1 from the watering hole there.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna attack that one last time here. Okay, I didn't have to attack my own species. That's great.
So I'll set all this stuff off to the side. I lose the card. Actually, the card comes back to my hand.
Yeah.
I'll do that all at the end here. Let's do that. All right.
So you're completely full, so I'll just have them eat, which is going to be 3. Boom, boom, boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is that. We're going to collect any food that we did make. So that's nice. You basically
I was able to get out of that one pretty well, yeah.
I could have gotten.
Thank God. I was just like, oh, no. I guess I forgot that that's a 7 or 8 size ability. So I was like, oh, no. I'm not going to attack
just have little snacks. Just have little snacks, you know?
Just grazing, you know? Just grazing. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just going to graze today. Okay, so I'm going to put these things off to the side. They will get added to my new species. We've eaten our food. Round 4. So speaking of, we do get a new species. What I'll do is I'll put this down as 1. Then you add your new size to that. So this will be a 2. And these 3 population will get added.
Starting off hot, yeah.
So yeah, they start off kind of big and bad, at least in terms of a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then we need 8 here, right? We got tons of food. It's like, man, you need the filter feeder from Oceans, you know?
Yeah. That's it. That's how you just.
That's what you need right now.
I'll take a little bit of that.
Just hoovering it up, you know. Okay.
All right. Man.
What cards you getting, man?
It's a good question. I'm gonna go 4 from the nature deck and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 from the Jurassic. I have to take everything before I look at anything. So you have to pre-commit.
Yes. I think I'm probably gonna do the exact same thing.
Okay.
Blomp, blurp, clomp.
All right. Let me do this.
Can I do this?
I'm going to go right to my 3 trait limit on my new friend. 3 traits is the limit.
So fancy. Such evolution.
Yeah.
Much change.
I'm going to discard 2 cards to increase
think I'll be okay there. I think I'm going to increase population. I'm going to increase population once here and once here.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Loving that, loving that, loving that. Living for that.
Okay, I am going to become a size 7 for here, which
Makes sense.
should have done last time.
Sure.
All right. I think I need to... I'm going to go boom, and I would turn 3, and I think I'm going to go population. Let's go blop.
Sure. Gotta go blop.
Gotta go blop sometimes, y'all.
Just gotta go blop.
Sometimes you gotta blop. All right, go ahead and reveal your super soldier down there.
Okay, my super soldier is a tusked, horned individual.
So you got, hold on. So you have
I've got
teeth out
tusks,
here, teeth
tusks,
out,
horns.
and then horns. Get wrecked. You're not even a freaking dinosaur. You're just
I'm all business. Yeah,
just a mammal.
A dinosaur could never.
If you ever,
know what I mean?
If you ever, are these Bobby Rusas? Kinda. Look up a Bobby Rusa, which is a type of. It looks kind of like a pig.
Yeah,
they're
super
wild
pigs.
tusks. Yeah, they're just
they're like
weird looking.
all
They're
sorts of
very
wild.
odd looking animals.
Yeah, so I'm just tusked.
These are called
up.
Bobby Rusas.
Tusked up. The tusked ability, it gives you 2 defense.
Yes.
So this is obviously going to stack on top of each other. And they eat 1 meat each time the watering hole becomes empty. I don't know how likely that is in this one, but it is a thing that will trigger if it does. And then horned, similar to your horns, obviously, when hunted, kills population of the hunter equal to its species size.
Yeah.
So 2 in this case.
Not nothing.
Not as devastating as freaking horns on this guy.
Yeah. That's a big old horn. That's got another scavenging over here.
All right. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I'm first to eat. I will apex predator upon your apex predator.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm probably doing the same thing to you. It's
Now
kind of hard
make
not
sure.
to.
Let me make sure. So you have 7 from your size plus 1 is 8 defense.
Yes.
I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's hunt value. So I will succeed. In this hunt, you will lose 1. And again, ignore the horn trait for the first hunt. If they were to hunt again, you do not ignore traits. But I do for this first one. You're size 7. I have 5 population. So obviously I will eat fully. And my opportunistic species here, the second one, will get 2 meat as well.
And then actually both of my scavengers are going to get 2 meat because they out here scavenging.
Right, which again is each...
and whenever a species hunts, it does not have to be my
specify
own.
who.
Yes. Some things are for your, like the opportunist is for you do it. This, that's what I was like, I'll throw another scavenger down here because I know they'll get fed.
Yep.
So, okay, so I have 7, 8, and then your defense is 7.
It's just 7.
Okay, then I'll munch on you then.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna be able to uncover your defense, but you don't have any defense actually.
Yep.
So, boom.
I will lose a population, unfortunately, losing a food in the process.
And again, I will ignore their traits, although they don't have any traits that I would really need to ignore. I could ignore all of this stuff,
might
but
as
it's
well
only
eat
2,
all in one,
and I'm
right?
like, I might as well go for it. So, although, I don't think it makes a difference.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, back to you.
Okay, I will forage with these friends, so they will take 2 because their foraging value is 2 with the leaf. I could have cards that add to it, but I don't. But this person here will eat 2 because they foraged and there's food, so they'll get 2. So now they're fed.
My scavenger got another meat here.
Copy that.
And then my fast phagomizers. Look at this. That does not look fast. That does look fast. Which parts?
Bring them together.
Who knows?
You know what's fast enough? That freaking tail.
That freaking tail, man. God, whip
Bring
that thing around.
Thunder. Can you imagine?
No.
Can you just imagine?
No.
We'd fly across a field like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
We look like we got shot out of a cannon.
As they said with that submarine like disaster that happened, is like they ceased to be biology and they became physics.
Yeah.
It's like when that thing collapsed, you were not about you were physics at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like getting hit by that thing, you would cease to be biology, you just become physics.
It'd be wild, man.
That's all you are.
It'd be wild.
I will also have them feed again after you had them feed again.
All right, we're fed.
We are fed, yeah.
Okay. Last round, we gotta munch. So again, at the end of the game, all food is worth a point. Surviving species are worth 2 points. You have the advantage there on me. I haven't been able to knock out one of your species. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
At this point, yeah, it's gonna be tough. We got one more round here. It might just be like maximizing.
Gotta eat.
Yeah. Boom. boom, boom, and boom. And you only have 5 cards per turn, so it's like you can't like, I'm going to increase my population, because we have a ton of food, but you can't be like, I'm going to increase my population by 10. It's like, you just can't do something like that. So it's like, you're kind of...
We're building sustainable ecosystems.
Yeah, exactly. If you grow too fast, you're probably gonna die out pretty quick.
Nature will have something to say about that. Yeah, if you spread yourself too thin. Okay, our final species. I will have an extra population, but still a size 1.
I'm gonna go 3, 2.
Let's see. What can I do here? Ooh. I think I'm gonna go 1 and 4 again. 1. Boop, boop, boop. 4. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, I think we're gonna go here. And I think we're gonna discard 4.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go body size. Now let's just go body size.
Sure. Just going to add the food to our watering hole.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And then for the last one here, I guess let's go one more population.
Sure.
There. All right. Look at that new trade art, though.
Yeah. You know it.
Give me the dinosaurs.
I shall have the dinos. Man. What to do? Trying to think. Okay, I'll go here. And I'll discard this to grow to a size 3 with this friend.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to go a size 5.
Oh.
This friend.
That's you go to a 4, wouldn't you? Because it was 2.
You know what? You don't need to.
You don't get the
math.
Chunk. You don't get the chunk.
You don't get to math.
You don't get the chunk.
I want the chunk.
Give me the chunk.
I'll go 4. I guess that's 2 plus 2 equels whatever.
Whatever, man.
Math nerds. Whatever, math nerd.
Math nerds in the comments freaking out.
Okay, let's see. Trying to think.
I don't know. Last one's going to be interesting.
I think. All right, I'll go here, and then I'm going to discard these 2 for population.
Population.
On this friend.
All right. So.
Gosh, I don't know.
I have become the clever girl.
Oh, no.
So this one is you can reduce population loss from horned and thagomizer. So basically these ones by 4.
Oh, man.
So basically you can eat 4 of those hits, right? Anything more than that, then you're still going to get hit. But it basically means you can ignore up to 4 of that.
That's a clever girl indeed.
Because you a clever girl.
Clever predator tort. All right. I have added an opportunistic and
not
Claude.
subscribed.
Claude either adds 2 to your forage value or to your hunt value, depending on what you are.
His name is Claude?
Your name is Claude. He's like, my name is Bear. Tigers use their claw to hold their prey. Sloth bears use their claws to dig up insects and fend off tigers.
Yeah.
It's an ancient battle.
Yeah,
ancient
classic battle.
All right, man. What are you doing? You hunting, you foraging? What are you doing first?
Let me go ahead. I'm going to hunt with them. Okay. So I am going to hit them because I will ignore up to 4 of that loss. I'm like, well, that's kind of perfect there. And so I'll just go ahead and chomp.
I lose a population.
And then also, both my scavengers will feed because anytime someone hunts, they get that chomp. Man. Chomp damn bones.
Chomp. Oh, hold on now.
What?
Hold on now.
What?
What is
you have too much defense. You have too much defense. I was just thinking of body size. Yes, because my thing is 5'6". Mike has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh. Can't hunt me.
My gosh.
Can't hunt me. You can hunt someone else maybe, but you can't hunt me.
Oh, shoot. That's a bummer. That's okay. I will do... Ooh. I guess I'll just hunt them then.
I don't love it. Their defense is only 1.
Yeah.
They only get 1 little bite.
I only get 1 little bite, which is about... They only have 2 populations, so it's not a huge deal. But, oh, yeah, you're right. I was just thinking of the body size. I was like, I can get through the horns, no problem. which was true. To be fair,
That is true.
Ducking and weaving through the
I
horns.
just got too many people. You know, we herded.
Yeah.
You know,
ducked the horns, caught the tusks. You know,
it's too many things pointing at you.
so many pointy things on this thing.
Okay, I'm going to use my big dog. Might as well munch. How much population does that friend have?
Big dog?
Yeah.
2.
2? I don't want you to hunt again with them.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm gonna
give you chomp chomp. It's not gonna give you. I mean, you get 5.
Yeah,
it's probably a good idea to do that. Honestly,
I'm gonna hunt them. Yeah, because I've got plenty of hunt value. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That will give me the 5, so they'll be fed, and you'll have less opportunity.
And then my scavenger here will chomp again, chomp downs.
Sure,
that's fair.
All right, my opportunistic friends will also grab food since there's food in the watering hole.
I will have my horned apex predator eat you because you're still at 7, right?
Still only at 7.
Yeah, so I'll be able to do that. That'll be 4.
Brutal. I don't know, man. Playing pretty aggro here. It's working out.
Yeah,
it's working out.
Okay, and then I would scavenge here, but they're full, so you're good on that front.
I will have this species eat from the watering hole, so they'll take 4 because that's their forage value.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then both my opportunistics will change, so they will add 2 or 1 in this case. Meat.
Yep.
Boom and boom. So I'm fed up.
All right, I'm gonna have them
fed up with the way this is going.
Fed up,
frankly.
I'll just feed twice then because Mikey's already good. Yeah, we've had tons and tons of food, so that was never an issue.
Yeah, all right. So we're here to the end.
We are here to the end.
5 quick rounds.
Yeah, 5 quick rounds, and then
evolution doesn't take this. It takes a lot longer in real life. Just so you know, it's not about as quick as.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, it's crazy. That was the whole thing with like Darwin stuff. Was like he'd go back to his islands a couple years later, and the birds were like totally different and stuff.
That's
true. They weren't that different. You know, they weren't like. They got 10 heads now.
Yeah, he's like, it's crazy.
Alrighty.
All right, so now we got to count up the food we ate, and every surviving species is 2 points.
Okay.
So
we're starting at
5.
10.
I'm starting on 8.
Okay.
Okay. I have a nice round number of 50.
I had 51.
Oh, are you serious?
I had 41 food and then 10 from my 5 alive species.
Really? You hadn't eaten this one freaking dude. That was a 2-point swing.
Yeah, it was. And me taking out one of your people gave me an extra 2 points because I had all 5 of my species.
So I really made up for it well by maintaining and after losing that one.
Doing this one was smart because it kept them from taking away one of yours, giving them one. It was a smart way to do it.
Dang it.
That was close. I thought I was going to beat a little more than that. That was really close.
When I pulled out my out of my bags, you put it in your little bag, I was like, I ate more than I thought I did. So
Yeah, you always kind of end up doing it. So yeah, 50 to 51.
Brutal,
wow.
That's nature in its essence. You just edge out the competition. Just barely get a little bit better.
You have slightly
if I had one more horn coming out the middle of my head, that would have done it. Needed more tusks. I needed more tusks.
So that was boom! A very close game of nature.
Absolutely.
Dang. Indeed. So again, big shout out to North Star Games for sponsoring this one. Make sure to check out their Kickstarter down in the comments, pinned comment, and in the description below.
Absolutely.
And that was nature.
Yeah, let us know what you think about this one, and we'll catch you all next time at the Game House. Woo!
Thank you so much for watching that Game House of Nature. Big shout out to North Star Games for sponsoring this one. We want to give a big shout out to Gems of Iridecia. Make sure to check it out on Kickstarter. It'll be out in September. It's a game where you're climbing up, mining gems, doing cool stuff. Make sure to check it out and have yourself a great day.